club is no problem. It's still a strong club, and I encourage you to, when you see meetings, just visit. When you see community services, visit. And I always encourage the Rotaractors to do the same. Like I said, that relationship is priceless. We have a talk about what's going on. I know you see the flyers between like DRC and conference chairs, Just Vibes Conference. It has been all right. If you've ever been involved with planning anything slightly major, you can begin to imagine what the journey has been to get us to this point, to being a part of hopefully what we will be able to say is an unforgettable conference experience. I know that many Rotarians, I've initiated conversations on how I want you to be involved, and trust me, I have not forgotten. We are finally at the place where we can completely tie out an agenda, confirm the ideas to make this experience not just fun. I know that there's I shouldn't say a misconception. It is an idea that Rotaractors, we love to party, and that is true. But when you think about the fact that Rotaract clubs, including Nassau Sunset, are usually every weekend doing some sort of service after work. So we have work, all of us, most of us have work in a few minutes. So I'll be late to work. I already gave my late apologies. But these are the things that Rotaractors do on the weekend, week out. You have some clubs that in service, 2 and 3 service projects on one lake. So when you think about that and how exhausting that is, and I know you're Rotarian, so you know, you sit at the board level, you know, you get sick and tired of the board, you might not taking too long. I can go watch my TV show. That is when we come together to celebrate at conference. So I want us to change our view that Rotaractors just love to party. It's truly the celebration of long years. I remember my year ended in COVID, President Sophia. COVID came, World Rotaract in my presidency. I had no clue what that meant. And we were on the way to meet PDR at his joint meeting when I got the call we were going in lockdown. I was completely confused because my question was, how am I going to get this PDR back out of the country? Since then, it's been inexplainable. You just can't explain how Rotaract has changed. And I'm sure Rotary has felt that change going from being, this room would be full probably before COVID. And then you're behind the screen. And then fellowships are on the screen. And then conference was on the screen. So I think it's safe to say that Rotaractors are excited to be together. Last year we were together, still uncertain. Some of us were a little nervous because COVID was still amid, so we weren't. You can see the apprehension as we moved around the conference hall last year. But I think now we are so excited to kind of be out of the woods, hopefully with the COVID, no other pandemics come, and to celebrate and to be trained. Our trainers, I am big on training and professional development. Training will be top-notch. We are the Rotary and Rotaract Office. Nassau Sunrise can boast of quality Rotarians that will be featured, like I said, literally just on Monday, finalize the agenda. So look out for our emails. We will be featuring top-notch speakers to ensure that we care about Elevate Rotaract, to ensure that Rotaract is truly elevated professionally. How should you present yourself at a club meeting? How should you be leading a club meeting as a Rotaractor? How should you be addressing Rotarians? These are some of the things that you get, not only from experience, because sometimes people don't want to say, hey, you slipped up here. But you get that from being a part of training. And if you're in the air of any Rotaractor, and this has nothing to do with just Robin or companies from Nassau Sunset, but please encourage Rotaractors to be a part of training. We will roll out day passes. It is understood that, of course, we understand the dollar value that comes with the conference. The hotel has been more than gracious to us. But if they can be a part of the day passes, part of the training, see how other Rotaractors are stepping up to the. But my first conference gave me the fuel to be here. Because after my first year, I was like, oh, this is too much work. Then I found myself in presidency, oh, I'm done. Conference after conference, the energy of being with fellow Rotaractors, like I said, feeling and seeing what other clubs were doing. I knew that my ideas were too small. I knew that I could do it because another Rotaract club in Turks was doing it. I'm not overthinking this Rotaract thing. And I think we have an exceptional experience. I know that we've had conference here before under the leadership of past year, our Leah Lowe. And we're excited to bring conference back, like I said, to the Bahamas in May. And I look forward to Nassau Sunrise in many different ways and be a part of the showcase that Rotaract District 7020 will put on. I encourage you this year and in the years to come. Continue to connect with Rotaract, continue to nurture Rotaract, even when it seems like these young people, they make no sense. You're planting seeds on a ground that sometimes when you step down or step back, you remember those seeds and you remember, oh, I should go to vote. Many of my Rotaractors or past Rotaractors and now Rotarians that I look up to, that's their story. So let's continue that story in Nassau Sunrise and Nassau Sunset. Your support is noted, President Donette. Your efforts to continuously pull the club together, President Sharice, congratulations. And I feel the support. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all that you're doing. Is there any questions just before? Any questions on the district or any questions for President Sharice about Nassau Sunset and Rotaract in general? Yes, so we finally agreed the logistics with the hotel, and yes, day passes will be available. The prices are set. I literally had a call with the designer and one of my co-chairs this morning, so we're gonna roll that out properly so that you're aware of what's happening. You won't get the detailed agenda yet, but you'll have a view of what's happening and you can pick and choose where you want to be. Someone in this room is gonna get an email from me today for a special Rotary event. Actually, I won't look in her direction. We're gonna see, like I said, we're working on how we can make it, not, because like I said, we have about elevate Rotaract. I don't want that term to get lost in anything that I do. Rotaract is Rotary, so Rotaract needs to step up, and I think stepping up, it involves being with Rotary, not come to our meetings, it's everybody come to Rotary, come to Rotaract. I think that's what it will take to truly elevate Rotaract. So we do have some things that will bring Rotary in with us. And I don't think, you won't feel like, oh, I'm with children. You won't feel that. You'll be enjoying the experience. Any other questions?
Other than the law that we do. I mean, I have the most of the growth. I'm very proud of that. Where do you see yourself going after this?
I can answer the first part of the question. The journey has been indescribable. And I don't say that because I'm a little words. I sought advice. Before I accepted the nomination, I sought advice. I spoke to PDRs, I spoke to what we would say were strong past Rotaractors, and I tried to get a gauge on what the role really looks like. Because I know sometimes you see something from the outside, persons may see, oh, she goes to all these territories, she's having fun. It's so much more than that. So especially if you want to truly elevate Rotaract, as simple as ensuring that clubs are reporting with RI, not just district reporting, because there's also Rotary international standards that we're trying to encourage clubs to understand. You're talking about you want to be a Rotarian, this is what it takes. This is, feel this now so that when you transition, you're not thrown for a loop. That journey and dealing with persons who just have the idea, y'all don't pay me. I mean, we didn't pay you when we pinned you, right? I think people forget that. When you said, I want to be a Rotaractor, and you said, I pledge, you didn't sign for payment. So when I hear that, I have to, personally, the journey is, okay, Robin, don't respond. Don't say anything that will offend, but just encourage them. The payment won't come. There'll be no direct deposits. It is simply the service that you said you wanted to do to make this community better. And hopefully that feeling that you get, that's your payment. So the growth has been, that's been my biggest growth. Because you can't offend, you can't ask. If I'm having a bad day, I can't take that up on a Rotaractor that truly needs it. It's either I advise them, please give me some time, or I have to deal with it. Other than that, it's been, like I said, coming out of COVID. I was nervous about the visits because I knew of some territories that were strong, and I saw where I wasn't sure that they were strong anymore. And so going and actually seeing and feeling and touching, as simple as being able to sit down and laugh. And the sentiments of many, we're so glad you came, you actually came. And that has sparked, I feel, a good thing in Rotaract District 720 coming out of what we came out with and for the years ahead.
Those districts that have been open, the weaker ones as well as the strong ones, is there anything that you could bring to this district, to Nassau, that would be pledging that, you know, it's because I know we had some concerns in Rotary about some Rotaract clubs and that being floundering. So is there anything that you've seen along the journey that you think might work here in country?
Yes and no. I say yes and no because what I see, and I've experienced it prior to going to what may still be stronger clubs, is Rotaractors just leaning into the journey and seeing it as not a job, but you volunteered for this, so take ownership of this journey. Even when PE Shanado makes me upset, I'm still coming to the meeting because this is bigger than PE Shanado. And in territories where Rotaractors, where I like hearts, is where Rotaractors, the S in the theme show up, that's it. Yes, the projects, but even if the project doesn't go how you as president plan, what do? When a sponsor calls you the day before and say, I can't donate anymore, do you cancel or do you figure out a way? Because we are going to do this because we're Rotaract. And it's that attitude that is making the difference in stronger territories and in territories that could use a little work. It's nothing administrative because some territories have the administration unlocked. But if you go into the territory, you can feel the ice cold. That is what usually hinders membership growth and membership retention. In territories where the administration could use some work, but there's a warmth when you walk in the room, there is laughter when you're at community service. So those are the territories that they have their membership is coming in and membership is staying. So what I would encourage, if it's even Nassau Sunset, just show up. If you have something critical to share, find an appropriate place, share it, and be willing to step up. That's what I would tell Rotaractors. Show up, step. Don't sit back and complain. You're not going to get to everybody. That's reality. But step in to where you want to see it. And that's what I've seen across the district. Shenandoahs, PE Shenandoahs. Other queries? So thank you, that's it for me.
Want to thank you so much for taking time from your busy schedule to be with us this morning, to speak to us on the importance of the relationship between Rotaract and Rotary, especially Sunrise and Sunset. Thank you so much. We will continue the relationship and elevate Rotaract. I'm very excited for conference, my first conference. So excited. And thank you so very, very much. All right, now President on that.
Good morning, everyone online and as if we planned it, but I'm so proud of Robin. I mean, as you said, from being president under Sophia, but I'm actually proud that you're serving as the year of my president. And you're doing an awesome job. And to show our support, Nassau Sunrise would like to donate to the conference, 2,500. Thank you so much. I'm sure it really puts a good use and we wish you all. Thank you.
I'd just like to say your support is not unnoticed. You gave the highest donation of all. I already got no in the first place.
Thank you, boss. We ready for the raffles? Not yet. Okay, okay, so first question, Captain Newman, that's Joe, said, hi, all that good stuff, everything. I find it, yeah.
I personally believe we can find everybody who online and still in bed. You know, $5 for everybody who's online and still in bed.
I online, but I'm still in bed, okay? I online, but I'm still in bed. See, I trust. Thank you.
I online,
Good.
I online, but I only sitting in my bed.
When you sitting, laying, standing, jumping, you shouldn't be in bed. Alright, for a joke. This guy about went in the bar one day, and he ordered 3 drinks, 3 beers. He sat down and he sitting in the beer one by one, one by one. And he did that for like about 3 weeks. So the curiously asked him, said, Mom, why do you do that? Buy 3 beers. He said, well, me and my 2 brothers, we grew up together, we were very close. And so when they all moved with it, we agreed that we will do this in remembrance of each other. So this went on for like a couple of months. Then one day he came in and he just ordered 2 beers. So bartender failed that, okay, he probably one brother's lost. So he came to him and he said, have my deepest sympathy on the loss of one of your brothers. He said, no, my brothers died. So no, say, well, me and my wife joined the church. And so we don't anymore. So, but that doesn't affect my brothers.
That was a good one. So I have a quick announcement just for NASA Sunset. We have a can drive that we're doing with cans for kids and waste stock management. It is running now until April 14th. So if you have any cans, you can either contact myself, Director Keisha, any Rotaract. We're collecting them. The cans for kids. President Donette, any other directors, Sunrise, with any. So sorry, it was Sherelle Poitiers, guest of PDG Felix, correct? Yes, welcome. Sorry about that. That's recorded. Okay, let's do that. Okay. That's a favorite student, actually. Welcome. Felt at home and enjoyed the file this morning. Welcome to the map. Any directors or anyone online with announcement?
Hi, good morning, everybody. Director Keisha here. Just want to go ahead and piggyback on what PAG Karen said regarding the raffle prize. As a matter of fact, this morning, we don't have a $50 gas voucher. The raffle is $100, and this is being sponsored by the yellow team. So before we go ahead and do any raffle drawings, I want to encourage you to go ahead and post your wishes. If you want to get 1 ticket, 3 tickets for 10, 1 for 5, go ahead and post it in the chat this morning. And please do support our raffles. Thank you.
What? $100? Should I buy $20
$100.
for it?
$100. So come on, purchase. Come on,
$100
support the raffle. Thank you.
It's,
All
it's my
right.
turn, Dino. It's my
Go
turn.
ahead.
Dino.
Gotta be in it to win it.
Okay. PAG Karen, there's some requests for raffle tickets in the chat.
Okay, yeah, he's just,
Okay, all right, gotcha.
that's why I just need it.
No problem.
You know, we-
You know, my name. $10.
I got it. Post in the chat, and I'll forward it to PAG Karen. Yes, yellow team lines. Woohoo!
Yay.
Still on the announcements, this weekend we'll be having the Interclub Assembly. And it is gearing up to be a wonderful event. Saturday morning, please make your way to the UB Library. Get the specific name of the library for you. One moment, let me just. You got it. So we all know the venue, so I hope to see you there. Our own Director Archulin will be one of the moderators for a wonderful Rural Means Business session. And for new Rotarians, if you've always been online, or Rotarians who haven't been out in a while, this is a wonderful opportunity to fellowship with your members and other Rotarians from other clubs. So I'm looking for a good showing from Nassau Sunrise, so please come out in your numbers. Also, on March 25th, we'll be having our final quarter online reading cafe. And so you'll hear more from Director Cephia on that, but please note that date, that's March 25th, our online reading cafe at 6:30. Is there any announcement on any upcoming fundraisers? Or we need more time to work that out? All right, I think we need more time, not hearing her.
Good morning, Donette. And President Donette, good morning, and good morning to everybody. We still, I wasn't sure whether you heard my name. I have a hard time hearing this morning. But did you call me?
Right, I was asking if you were ready to announce any fundraisers, but if you're not, that's perfectly fine.
No, no, because we're still trying to work out some details. And so there's nothing definitive to announce this morning.
All right, thank you so much. So guys,
Okay.
see you at Interclub Assembly on Saturday. Thank you.
Start time for the Interclub Assembly, please.
8:30.
Okay, so it starts at 8:30 and it ends at noon, and it includes lunch. Let's have the breakfast and then lunch. Okay, guys, it's free. You get a free breakfast and you get to fellowship with fellow Rotarians. So 8:30 at the Harry Seymour Library, UB. See you there. One more thing. Sorry guys, and coming up is not just the Rotaract conference, but district conference is coming up in St. Croix. If you're interested in going, I want to remind the president-elect and the secretary that if they don't attend, then the current president and secretary gets to stay in office for 1 more year. I'm sure you don't want to have me for 1 more year, and neither do I want to remain in office for 1 more year. So if you have not booked yet, And if you're interested in attending the conference, please go ahead and book. Time is running out. For the secretary and the president, I believe in the past, we've subsidized those, the fees. And so please go ahead, book your time off from work, book your hotel, go online and register, because you have to book the hotel to put in all your arrivals and your tickets as well, and then register. It's very important that the president, incoming president and secretary receives training. It's usually great training, and you heard about Rotaract training. Rotary training is just as impactful, and it sets you up for success in your year. So please, and if you plan to attend, get together. We had some great time in St. Martin. In fact, we have a little group that came together in St. Martin. That fellowship was so awesome that we continued right throughout the year. You might hear us talking about Bread Group and this group. These are persons who connected at conference and have maintained a very strong bond. If you've never been to a Rotary conference, I would suggest that you go ahead and check out the emails that you would have received. Open up the link, your time from work, and plan to be there. Thank you.
So just another plug, also on Saturdays, after your interclub assembly, that day, that morning and noon, you would come to the joint social to Rapid World, Rotaract Week, 6:30 p.m. at Fusion. It'll be cash bar. Yeah. Cash bar, Fusion 6:30, yes. So, our raffle will be this is for the POW gift certificates. Up there. This one for you.
Shake that up. Remember, you're a moth. The sunrisers know what that means, but anyway.
Watch out, Dino. Watch out, Dino. It's my turn.
All right, so for the power.
I have one for the month.
Breakfast gift certificate.
I have one for the year.
Current president on that to be offered.
Gas tank low.
All right.
Okay, ticket number 620689.
How do you know who that is?
Yeah, I don't know about this.
I'm online, so I don't know.
Our name should be written on the back. So,
Yeah.
That's me.
Who's me?
How you know that's you?
That's me.
It's me now.
Right now, we're partnering with restaurants for a restaurant pop-up. A conference, Pow, the Bush Cook, Wings, Wicked Wings on Saturday, and then we have another rollout for April that includes another layer of restaurants. So our first round for winner. And you can come by those restaurants who be supporting Just Vibes Conference 2020.
And here.
All right, big time round.
I can't hear anything.
Same here.
Oh, okay. I guess we didn't win, Dino.
Yeah, they celebrate. Hey, that's not the big one though. That's not the $100.
Oh,
She's fully responsible for shuffling and picking the winner, okay?
The pressure.
Remember, oh, it's an online winner, is it Dino?
What
No,
they
it's
say?
Mel.
Say my name, say my name.
It's Mel. It's Mel.
Joseph Past President Tanya, congratulations.
Oh.
Yay.
Congratulations,
And I'd like to give a special shout out to the yellow team for an awesome prize this weekend, last week, $100.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome, awesome. Congrats to all the winners. Congratulations, everyone. Oh, there aren't any other. 7:45. Now we'll call this meeting. Thank you so much for having us this morning. We appreciate it. It's a wonderful opportunity. We hope to see you all. We have a meeting this evening at 6:30 by Get for Tawal. If you can't make it, we're also on Zoom. I will send the flyer in and you get the Zoom details if you can't in person. Have a good day. Yeah, can we get a photo?
If you joined late at Rotaract, they said it starts at the start of the meeting, so
Yeah.
that's why you weren't hearing that.
Yeah.
While we're gathered for the picture. For the toast to the Rotaract of Sunset and to Rotary around the world.
Around the world.